Hello there, this is Jen Lynn Roberts with Present Path Tarot, and today I'm going to offer you a flip through of a very unusual deck called the Elf of Heaven Tarot. Now, I've had this deck since 2006, maybe, so it's an old deck. This is the publisher's page. It's a Taiwanese deck. It has been misnamed as a Japanese deck by some people. It's a Taiwanese deck by a Taiwanese artist, and I'm sad to say I don't know the name of the artist because it's in Mandarin. Now, this is a traditional Mandarin guidebook to it. And at the back page, if you want to learn more, there's the email address you can reach out to if you want to get this deck, and there's the website. It's all in Mandarin, traditional characters, not the traditional form of, or the updated Mandarin characters of China. It's the Taiwanese, which is, so you can see I've abused the box a bit, but it's a really fun box. And it was about 400 NT when I bought it, which is $12 at the time, maybe 13. So I have taken this to Burning Man a few times, so the cards have become a little bit alkalized, but there's the name of the artist, and wish I could read that to you. You can pause and read if you know how to read Taiwanese Mandarin. So the Fool card. This is clearly made by an illustrator who enjoys the tarot, but some of the cards people have stated, aren't exactly in line with what they would think of as that. I agree, and I just love the colors, the imagination. It's a slight anime feel, but it's not fully anime, because anime is more Japanese art, and this is much more Taiwanese style, so very unique deck. I lived in Taiwan for 2 years as an English teacher, and I had a wonderful experience there. I love Taiwanese culture, the people. It took me a little while to get used to the food. I love this big lion. I mean, I think he captured the basic essential symbols and then added in just his own flair. Copying a similar Rider-Waite-Smith style deck. But it's almost psychedelic. I love that death card, though. I mean, it's nothing like anything I've seen, and it still has the flower, even though it's red instead of white. So vivid, powerful images. I love that they have helmets on the Tower card. And really almost expressionist. That's almost like German expressionist art, that it's looking right at you, a lot of the images. So you can see the cards have become slightly yellowed because I've taken these cards into an alkaline desert lake bed many years. I went to Burning Man 6 times, brought art there, built theme camps, and my gift on the playa was giving tarot readings, because as much as I love stickers, we have a lot of stickers in this world. So, but really coming right at you, a lot of breaking the fourth wall. I love this Eight of Wands. I'm just going to bring it in closer. Look at the little unicorn Pegasus in the background. I don't know, it just delights me every time. You might notice I'm not like a strong critic when I do flip throughs of decks. I might make a few comments on cards that I feel are kind of missing something, but for me, tarot is an area where I don't need to bring fierce judgment. When you have this kind of Page of Wands, I can forgive a more simplistic Knight of Wands. And I like that there's a femininity. There's a lot of, I really see like an egg here too. Just, there's a lot of feminine masculine going on before it was cool. So a lot of characters who you can see as either a female or a male, which I really think is a nice touch. I'd say this deck is mostly about the playfulness and the colors. That's what we're here for. And if you're interested in anime, this is a really unique deck that captures some of that vibe, but Taiwanese style. Taiwan actually has a very cool art scene going on. Taipei is kind of a hot spot right now for art. there's just a real creative freedom going on. There was also a nice gay scene in Taichung where I lived. So I think that some of the androgyny of these cards, with a nuclear family on occasion. I love this Page of Cups. Not my favorite Queen of Cups, but I'm guessing maybe the artist. I believe it is a boy. I remember someone telling me. It's a male artist, I'm pretty sure. So maybe that was someone he knew. From what I understand, this deck is kind of hard to get. That's why I offered that you can email the company. Maybe they'll do another printing if they get enough Waigoren, enough foreigners to reach out. Sexy Nine of Swords. This very Japanese animation, Ten of Swords. You can really feel the strike of those swords in that kid's back. Sexy Queen of Swords with Underboob. This is one of my favorite King of Swords, possibly in any deck. I just love that dragon, and I don't know, it's just so vibrant. I just love it. Very similar to the Rider-Waite-Smith messaging. I mean, he basically took the messages and translated them into his own design. Little ducky on her wrist falling down. If you know the name of the artist of this deck, or if you know anything about this deck that you can share with us, if you could read that the artist overview on that first card I showed, please share in the comments. Thank you for listening today. Thank you for watching. Please join presentpathtarot.com or subscribe to my page, and you'll get more flip-throughs and free readings and lessons on how to read the cards. So thanks for joining today, and enjoy the wildness of Taiwan here.